is the 29th year, I believe. I've only been here for the last 5 years. So when I came in, Professor Joe Zingaro was getting ready to retire. And so he handed the English Festival down to me when he retired. And so I've been doing this for the last 5 years or so. And so it got started as sort of a way to get kids engaged with reading and writing in a way that is more difficult to do in a traditional classroom setting. So we've got all kinds of different sessions, from journalism to illustration to the internet and literature, music and literature.
Theater behind us?
Yep, we've got drama going on right in there, storytelling down the hall.
And so kids had, as a prerequisite, they had to read so many books?
Yes, we had 6 books this year. Probably will not remember them off the top of my head. We had Moon Over Manifest, The Book Thief, Unwind, Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, and which one? Oh, Guitar Notes, yes.
And the kids come from different schools, right?
Yes, we've got 6 different schools this year. We've got Braden Middle School, Pymatuning Valley is here, Jefferson, Conneaut, Geneva, and St. John's School are all here this year.
And what's the whole kind of reason behind all of this?
It's really just to promote a love of reading and writing and get kids excited about books again in this world where we've got so many video games and movies and all these other things going on. It's just exciting to get kids excited about reading.
Okay, you also have a guest storyteller. Can you talk about?
Yes, Stephen Holland. He is a Mark Twain impersonator, but he also does some Appalachian tales, and so he does 3 small sessions with the kids, and then does a large presentation at the end of the day.
Where the main character acquires things such as power, wealth, a spouse, loses it all, and then gains it back. Can you think of a story, a movie, a book, a TV show where that happens? They gain something wonderful, they lose it, but in the end they get it back. Yes, exactly.
I'm a Mark Twain impersonator and a storyteller.
So what are you doing in the class these days?
What I'm trying to do with them is just to show them how easy storytelling is by taking some familiar objects and telling them that they have to make up a story, a tall tale about them. It can't be ordinary, it has to be big and different and fun, and it can't be about what they have, but the story about what they did with it.
So the rubber spider or something, they couldn't do a story about a rubber spider, they had to make it something else.
Exactly. There's an egg up there in alcohol, and that has to be something else. So I don't tell them what they have to do with it, they just have to make something up themselves.
Are you surprised at what some of the stuff they come up with?
Oh yeah, it's fun. It's creative, to say the least.
Now, what's your background in all this? You do this all over?
Yeah, I'm a full-time storyteller and Mark Twain impersonator. I have a degree from Georgetown College in Kentucky in oral interpretation, and basically what that is storytelling. But I grew up in the mountains of eastern Kentucky, and we didn't have radio signals or television signals, so we sang and played music and told stories years ago.
So is this like you want to get kids' imaginations going a little bit,
Exactly.
maybe more than what they might get from video games and different things?
Exactly. What I want to do is engage them and show them that we all tell stories, but show them that storytelling really is a powerful medium, and powerful leaders, strong people, know how to tell stories. And I talk about some of the great storytellers of the past and great orators of the past, and how they used their story to become great.
Mark Twain was one.
He absolutely was one.
Just came into storytelling and told stories.
So what else are you going to be doing today?
After this, I'm going to the auditorium to do drama, and then after that, I'm going into one of the seat hallways to do Moon Over Manifest.
At the bottom of your paper, write down what mood and tone you want us to feel after we read your poem.
That's good. I've actually been participating in English Fest for many, many years. Deb Zingaro got me involved back when I was director at the Kingsville Public Library. So I've been doing this, this is my 12th year. But I'm president for the Conneaut Area Rotary Club. And as president, I applied for a district grant. and received the grant. So what we were able to do is fully fund Conneaut Middle School to attend the English Fest this year. That meant that we were able to actually purchase the books for them instead of them just checking them out, from the library, so they're theirs to keep. We're also paying for their lunch, their transportation, their substitute teacher, and a multitude of other really cool enrichment programs that go along with attending today.
So just write down or draw what you think these characters will look like and what costumes they would be wearing. If you have a scenic designer, that scenic designer will draw the set. All right, so you're going to draw where these characters are. The first thing you're going to do after you make all those decisions and decide which book these characters are in and which scene they're in, then you're going to discuss how this scene will be staged.
We are performing little skits that we made up about the books that we read for the festival.
So the first part you wrote the script, and now you're performing them at the end of the class, is that?
She wrote just words for us, and we have to just perform them exactly how they are, and it just has to do with our book that we picked.
And what book did you pick?
Guitar Notes.
Okay. And are you interested in theater, or?
Yeah, I like that. I like acting in front of people.
I take it literature as well because you're at the English Festival?
Yeah.
So how long did it take you to read all the books?
I think it took about 4 months for us to read all of the books.
Okay, well that's a good